gentlemen, my name is Dan Bookham, and I will be your host for this evening at tonight's 69th annual Maine Lobster Festival. A very exciting evening ahead of us as we get to meet our sea princesses and see who will be crowned Sea Goddess for 2016. And now, of course, we must welcome our colour guard onto the stage. So please all stand, and gentlemen, remove your hats. Ladies and gentlemen, colour guard. And now Sabrina Turner will lead the singing of our national anthem. Thank you, Sabrina. Please take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. We'll be here for a little while this evening. And now we'd like to welcome, from the depths of the briny deep, recently arrived and recently only just dried out from crawling from the sea floor, King Neptune and his court. And now we'd like to invite forward Chaplain Greg Woodard of the USS Oak Hill for the presentation of our memorial to all the men and women lost at sea.
On October 1, 2015, the Aero Faro out of Jacksonville, Florida was lost in a hurricane in the Bahamas. A total of 33 crew members were lost. Among the lost were 2 men from Rockland. 2 others were from Maine. We pray for the family members of all the crew members, and we pray especially for those with local connections. Let us pray. O Lord Almighty, Remember those who died in protecting the dignity and the freedom of humanity, whether in the air or on land or in the sea. Let our spirits be proud of them. O Lord, be gracious and merciful unto them. Let your light shine upon them, and let your heart be compassionate and our minds be clear and determined in giving them honor and respect. Let us be dependent on the loving kindness of the Lord our God as we remember the departed. Let us be true citizens of this great nation. May we be a nation who loves and guards freedom. Let us be the true masters of selfless love. O Lord, guide us in the way of moral responsibility. Enlighten us, true believers in ethics and justice. Let this event be one of commemoration and honor to those who have sacrificed their lives in order to give us liberty and national security. Remember them, O Lord, in your mercy, and have compassion on us. Make us a generation of wisdom, discipline, and good faith. And to you we ascribe glory now and forever. Amen.
Thank you, sir. And now taps will be played by one of our 2016 Sea Princesses, Adriana Elaine Ames, while Neptune places our wreath on the memorial. And please welcome back Sabrina Turner to sing God Bless America. Thank you, Sabrina. And now, color party, please retire the colors.
Ready, cut. Left, pace.
So thanks again to our vocalist Sabrina Turner, and for our pianist this evening Justin Barry, and to our trumpeter Adriana Ames for taps, and to the men and women of the USS's Oak Hill from the Color Guard. Now, one of the traditions every year is for our Crown Princess to undertake a special project with other princesses, queens, and various folks from around, different festivals from around the state of Maine, and this year is no exception. And we'd like to welcome back Peyton Ann Billingsley from our 2015 event, our Crown Princess. Peyton Billingsley of Rockland is your 2015 Maine Crown Princess from the Lobster Festival. The daughter of Hope and Greg Billingsley, Peyton graduated in 2015 from Oceanside High School, where she participated in varsity basketball, varsity soccer, and the school's theater program. Peyton took a gap year after graduating from Oceanside and has spent the last year living in Lima, Peru. In Peru, Peyton worked for marine conservation nonprofit Planeta Oceano and eventually earned the title of Sustainable Development Coordinator. She will begin her environmental engineering studies at Mississippi State University this fall, and her hobbies include hiking, rock climbing, playing basketball, and she's currently employed by Waivers Camp for Girls in Jefferson. Peyton is sponsored by the Grasshopper Shop, the Lime Rock Inn, Bob the Builder LLC, and the fishing vessel Latitude, all of Rockland. Your 2015 Crown Princess, Peyton Ann Billingsley.
All right, everyone, I would like to invite you to join me in welcoming our visiting queens for this year's coronation. First, we have Rachel Vivian Pease, your 2015 Maine Wild Blueberry Queen. Your 2015 Maine Wild Blueberry Crown Princess, Mallory Ann Connery. Mrs. Maine America for 2016, Jessica Snowdeal. Your 2015 Miss Maine USA, Marissa Butler. The 2015 Maine Strawberry Queen, Raylan Spencer. The 2015 Maine Strawberry Princess, Kayla Driscoll. The 2015 Maine Strawberry Blossom, Lydia Moreland. Finally, the 1979 Miss Maine USA and 1980 Miss Maine America, Valerie Crooker Clemens. One big round of applause for all of our visiting queens. We are so grateful to have them here with us tonight.
Thank you so much, Peyton, and thank you, visiting queens, for coming to see us. We really appreciate you taking the time, and it's been wonderful to see them. Another round of applause for our guests, please. And speaking of guests, we have some very honored guests on stage, of course. The judges, whose job it is every year to sit and eat food and listen to incredible young women talk about their hopes and aspirations. It's tough duty for these folks to actually go through. They work very hard, they break a sweat on occasion, and they do actually take a lot of time and deliberation in looking at all of our sea princesses, and it's an incredibly difficult decision to make, and they're worthy of our thanks and gratitude. So let's meet them now. When I call your name, please stand up, and folks, you can applaud when you wish. No need to hold your applause. Give them a lot of applause. They work very hard. Matthew L. Burns is here tonight. Born and raised in Thomaston, Matthew graduated from Oceanside in 2013 and works at Camden National Bank in Damariscotta. Very glad to have Matthew with us. Kathleen Labrie is here this evening. Kathleen is a South Bristol girl and she attended Lincoln Academy and Cornell University. And with her husband Kevin and son Kyle, they run the Eclipse restaurant right here in Rockland, a wonderful spot. Paul McFarland is here this evening. Paul is a native of the area, born in Camden, graduated from Camden High School and the University of Maine. Taught high school math in Littleton, New Hampshire for 10 years, then came back to Lincolnville and works at O'Hara for over 40 years where he is the general manager. Officer William Smith from Rockport, Maine, a police officer here on the Rockland Force and a volunteer firefighter in Rockport. Billy is on duty this evening, keeping all of you safe, so he is here on the grounds. If you see him, thank him. We all know Billy and we know what a great guy he is, and we know what a great police department we have. And we're very grateful for him for taking part in this and being one of the judges this year. And Rebecca Harper Thompson of Spruce Head, attended the University of Maine in Farmington, Bachelor of Science degree in Rehabilitation. She married Corey Thompson of Spruce Head, who's the general manager at Atwood Lobster, and has a beautiful daughter called Charlie. And she was also a 2010 Sea Princess and is currently 2016 Mrs. Spruce Head. And she'll be vying for the title of Mrs. Maine America in 2017. Congratulations, Rebecca. Good luck going forward. Represent the Mid-Coast well. Your judges, ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause. We also have some returning sea goddesses celebrating their 10-year anniversaries. From 1956, our sea goddess Arlene Gratham Adams. From 1986, sea goddess Melissa Mills Post. From 1996, sea goddess Sarah Hilchey Hale. And from 2006, sea goddess Monica Morrison Dentici. And as always, as a proud Coast Guard city, we are very glad to welcome our local Coast Guard brass, including a couple of new guests this evening, including from Station Rockland, the commanding officer, Chief Warrant Officer Hans Schultz. And as new friends come, old friends have to go. It's our last visit with the commanding officer of the Coast Guard cutter Thunder Bay, Lieutenant Zachary Bender. We have joining us tonight the commanding officer of the Coast Guard cutter Tackle, Chief Boatswain's Mate Eric Silvoy. And coming all the way back from dry dock with no small amount of personal expense and hard travel, all the rest of it, but we're very glad to have him with us while his vessel is being worked on. The commanding officer of the cutter Abbey Burgess, Michael Bollinger. And, you know, it's a very important day tomorrow for our Coast Guard. It is the 226th anniversary of the founding of the United States Coast Guard. And I think it's worthy of a rousing chorus of happy birthday from the audience. What do you think? Shall we sing happy birthday to our Coast Guard friends? You strike up a tune there? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, U.S. Coast Guard. Happy birthday to you. Congratulations on the anniversary. None of you look a day over 225. And I believe Semper Paratus will be accompanied with Semper eating cake tomorrow as well. So congratulations, gentlemen, to all of your team. We're very proud to have you here in Rockland. And joining us from the U.S. Navy are guests from the USS Oak Hill. The commanding officer of the Oak Hill, Commander Orlando Bowman, is here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. The prospective CO, Commander Nakia Cooper. Commander of the Marines on board, Major Sean Moore. Command Master Chief Paul Loomis from the Oak Hill. and Marine First Sergeant Tyrone Gunn. To all of our guests from the USS Oak Hill, we are always so glad to welcome the US Navy and the Marines, and we hope you enjoy your time in Rockland. And again, ladies and gentlemen, please, another cheer for our brave men and women in uniform. And now for our local brass, please welcome the Mayor of Rockland, Louise McKellen Ruth. And now it's my distinct honor and pleasure, as it is every year, to welcome the chair of the Coronation Committee, Sharon Lombardo. Miss Lombardo, as we all know, queen of the inappropriate shoe, the star in the eastern sky every morning as we awake and the sun setting in the west. The queen of the festival, the beauty of Rockland, the apple of Maine's eye, Miss Sharon Lombardo.
Okay. I would like to say thank you very much to the sponsors that have really helped all of our girls for this whole coronation, which are many. Eclipse Restaurant and the Speakeasy. Kathleen is not only one of our judges, but she also provided the space, the staff, and cooking, along with local businesses for our coronation banquet tonight. Domino's Pizza. They provided a dinner for the girls last night. Atwood Lobster Company. Corey Thompson gives us a tour of Atwood Lobster. They are one of the largest in the world lobster companies. By George Jewelers, he provides our crowns. Brio Promotions take care of our sashes. Maine Coast Wedding and Special Events provide our gowns at an extremely good discount. Okay. Maine State Prison Industries, Rocky Coast News, Dave and Dougie Mills. They are our photographers and they follow us throughout our whole journey through the month. They record everything and then give it to the girls for their memories. Okay. Seacoast Scaffolding Equipment Corporation, Season Down East Designs, Skin Clinic and Day Spa. They provide all the makeups for the girls. Sonyo Salon have done all of their hairs. Somebody Loves Me Bridal donated all the alterations for the gowns. Walmart, Loose Transportation, Knox Center for Long-Term Care provide us with a venue so that we can have a day-long one-on-one interviews with all the girls along with a nice lobster lunch provided by Corey, Atwood Lobsters. The law offices of Jimmy Brannon. Once the judges have finished with their judging on last Friday night, then they all take their books and everything to Jimmy Brennan's office and they tally all the scores to present the winning ladies tonight. Farmsworth Art Museum, Maine Lighthouse Museum, and these are cookies that provided our banquet this evening. Archers on the Pier, The Pearl, In Good Company, Fog Bar and Cafe, Dairy Queen, Rock City Cafe, Wiggins Market, Hill Seafood Company, Applebee's, Rustica, Park Street Grill, Claws, Trackside, Samoset, and of course, the Eclipse and the Speakeasy. So I want to just say thank you very much for living in a community that supports their young people so fantastically. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Brian Poyd. He is our president, and today is also his birthday.
Thank you, Sharon. I will keep it short. My feet are killing me, and I don't like wearing shoes. As the girls, you look very nice tonight. It's a pleasure to see you represent your communities. And the festival. On behalf of the officers, directors, members, and volunteers that make this festival happen, we want to thank not only all of you for being here and enjoying this wonderful event, we want to thank the City of Rockland for their cooperation in making this happen and the setup this week. We want to thank the Baltic facility for sending their work crews over to help us out to get things ready. And of course, we want this experience to be enjoyable for you people as you go through this week. We are promising a long lobster, no rain, we want sunshine. We want to thank the men and women of the military, Coast Guard Station Rockland, United States Navy, and the United States Marine for partaking in our event. And we hope that everything that we raise, we're able to give back to the community. It is our goal to make sure that we help out as many organizations as we can so that we know everything that happens here goes back into the community. So on behalf of the Maine Lobster Festival, welcome to the state of Maine, welcome to Mid-Coast, and enjoy lobster. And I promise, we will not provide lima beans.
I happened to see Brian's quote on the newspaper the day after the little conversation, shall we say, outside Brass Compass with some folks who were less than impressed by lobster. And Brian mentioned you didn't like lima beans. I'm heartily glad you didn't come as a naked lima bean this evening. So we're also very fortunate to have with us tonight our 2015 Sea Goddess. And without any further ado, I would like to welcome back Jacqueline Thorpe-Johnson. Jacqueline Olivia Thorpe-Johnson of South Thomaston is a 2015 graduate of Oceanside High School and currently an undergraduate student at Princeton University in New Jersey. She's the daughter of Melanie and David Eason and Edward Thorpe-Johnson. Her high school activities included math team, field hockey, indoor track, tennis, the musicals and one acts, being a life skills peer helper, a member of the unified basketball team, and the National Honor Society. At Princeton, she writes for the university newspaper, is a member of the debate team, and is president of the university's Best Buddies chapter. Her hobbies are running, hiking, fishing, creative writing, yoga, and volunteering. She is employed at Waterman's Beach Lobster, and her future plans are to continue her undergraduate degree at Princeton, then continue on to law school. Jacqueline's sponsors are Waterman's Beach Lobster of South Thomaston and Heart Spot Stables of Thomaston. Jacqueline Olivia Thorpe-Johnson. Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here speaking to all of you tonight. It's been my great honor to represent the Mid-Coast Maine community for the past year as the Maine Sea Goddess. I remember this summer night, exactly a year ago, standing on this stage filled with excitement and anticipation. It was the culmination of a month spent exploring and learning about this community with a great group of girls. This summer, I could not have been farther from the comfortable, safe, close-knit town I've spent my last 18 summers in. I found myself in the heart of Buenos Aires, Argentina, a city of 5 million people, completely immersed in a culture I didn't know, where everyone was speaking a language I didn't understand. And worse, it's winter there. But you never know which experiences are going to make you appreciate your community. In a land so foreign to me, I found myself thankful for all that our community has given me. For it is truly thanks to this town and its people that I had the opportunity to go to Argentina and the will to stay. I stand here tonight equally thankful that I was able to represent that same community for a year as the 2015 Maine Sea Goddess. In my months abroad, I came to realize that our community is truly unique. It is special because its people are special, and it is strong because its people are strong. The people of the Mid-Coast are dedicated and hardworking. They are grounded, they are loyal, and they are always willing to lend a hand. These people can be found in all corners of our town, teaching in our schools, coaching on the sidelines of our sports fields, hauling our beloved lobsters, working in the dozens of shops, restaurants, salons, or extinguishing our fires at 1 in the morning. The greatest thing about all of the great people from the Mid-Coast is that they have built a community around them that has a shared sense of these values, and these values are passed from generation to generation. In this area, we learn as children to be trusting and open. We learn not to be judgmental. We learn to work hard and to appreciate others' hard work too. We learn to get along because the kids you meet in kindergarten will be the same kids standing with you at graduation. We learn that even in a small town, there is a great deal of diversity, and we learn to appreciate it. These ideals, instilled in me by my loving family and friends, my coaches and my teachers, helped me navigate a city and a country I knew nothing about. These ideals make up a skill set that will allow me to go anywhere and still find success. The Sea Goddess pageant helped me put myself out there. I learned how to talk to people, to find common ground with those I did not know, to share experiences, and above all, to be unafraid to step outside of my comfort zone. As I look at this stage and down over there tonight, I see 13 beautiful young women who I have watched develop these same skills. And whether the next part of your journey is here in the Mid-Coast, in another state or another country, in college or at the workforce, these skills will aid you wherever you are. Ladies, you here tonight is proof that you can go anywhere, do anything, and be anyone. You will always have your community support, and no matter how many thousands of miles away from it you are, you will always be able to call the Mid-Coast home. Thank you.
And now it's time to meet our escorts for the evening. Representing the United States Coast Guard, stationed right here in this official Coast Guard city, from the cutter Tackle, the cutter Thunder Bay, and Coast Guard Station Rockland, and from the USS Oak Hill, ladies and gentlemen, our escorts.
Rest.
Ladies and gentlemen, our escorts, give them a big round of applause. It's fine.
Detail. Attention. Respective base. Forward. March.
And now it's time to meet our sea princesses. Are you ready? I'm sorry, what was that? Are you ready? That's better. Sydney Elizabeth Gustafson of Rockland is a 2016 graduate of Oceanside High School. She is the daughter of Todd and Megan Gustafson, and Sydney considers herself shy and quiet. She never dreamed of being a princess herself until one day, attending the Lobster Festival with her mom and her best friend, she watched the sea princesses walking across the stage and thought to herself, I'm going to be on that stage someday. At Oceanside High School, Sydney was a member of the tennis team, the National Honor Society, was involved in theatre, and the yearbook committee. Her hobbies include playing tennis, reading, writing, and spending time with her family and friends. She is employed by TJ Maxx, and her future plans are to earn a psychology degree at the University of Maine, Farmington. Sydney's sponsor is Computer Solutions of Rockland. Sydney Elizabeth Gustafson. Michaela Lauren Wright of Owlshead is a 2016 graduate of Oceanside High School. She is the daughter of Rick and Carol Wright. Michaela's involvement in the Mid-Coast community runs deep. She is a member of the Bay Winds Ensemble and volunteers at Laura Libby School in her free time. She was also the valedictorian of the class of 2016. During her high school career, Michaela was a member of field hockey, indoor track, outdoor track and math teams, and the school's pit band. Her hobbies include playing the piano and flute, reading and writing. She is employed by Hannaford in Rockland, and her future plans are to study elementary education at the University of Maine in Farmington. Michaela's sponsors are Jess's Market, EBS Building Supplies, Computer Casualties, the Seagull Cottage, all of Rockland, Remax Jarrett & Cohen of Camden, the Gig Store in South Thomaston, and the Owl's Head General Store. Michaela Lauren Wright. Peyton Elise Feener of Rockland is a 2013 graduate of the Wayfinder School. She is the daughter of Sean and Lisa Stanley Pierce. In high school, her favorite activities were whitewater rafting and rock climbing. She was also the 2013 acting and skating. Peyton is passionate about music and plays the drums in her band, Drive by Todd. She also skated with the Rock Coast Rollers. Peyton has acted in and directed several PSAs for local organizations about substance abuse, self-harm, and self-image. She is employed by the Good Turn Natural Food Co-op and Cafe, and her future plans are to become a well-known musician, actor, and bartender. Peyton sponsors of the FD Day Star, the Good Turn Co-op, Abundant Health Acupuncture, Sewell's Orchard, Spirit of Sound Records, Patricia McLean Children's Photography, Swan Restoration, Jody Cooper's Be-Wise Dining Kits, Patricia Stanley, and Robert G. Snyder. Peyton Elise Feener. Molly Mariella Tobin of Owl's Head is a 2016 graduate of Oceanside High School. She is the daughter of James and Jana Tobin. Growing up, she and her mom would come down to the festival and eat fried dough and cheer on the Sea Princesses on Coronation Night. She's also been a long-time volunteer at the festival, including being a member of King Neptune's Court and painting faces in the children's tent. While attending Oceanside High School, she was a member of the field hockey team, the swim team, Key Club, student government, the theatre program, and the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics program. Her hobbies include baking, traveling, hiking, staying involved in the community, and spending time with friends and family. She is employed by the Penobscot Bay YMCA, and her future plans are to attend St. Michael's College in Colchester, Vermont, majoring in biology, and then go on to dental school. Molly's sponsor is Ship to Shore Lobster Company. Molly Marella Tobin. Sophie Marielle Hall of Owl's Head is a 2016 graduate of Oceanside High School. She is the daughter of Jamie and Kelly Hall. Like many kids in Mid-Coast, Maine, she grew up attending the Maine Lobster Festival each year and dreaming about walking across the stage on Coronation Night as a sea princess. While attending Oceanside High School, she was a member of student government, the Unified Spirit Squad, the theatre program, the National Honor Society, and the Yearbook Committee. She also participated in an 11-day research trip at the Cape Eleuthera Institute in the Bahamas last summer. Her hobbies include hiking on local trails, gymnastics, attempting to cook, spending days at the beach, and spending time with family and friends. She's employed at the Landings Restaurant and the Trackside Restaurant, and her future plans are to attend Syracuse University to study business and then go on to law school. Sophie sponsors the Landings Restaurant, Waterman's Beach Lobster, and George C. Hall & Sons. Sophie Marielle Hall. Laken Ann Fournier of Spruce Head is a 2016 graduate of Oceanside High School. She is the daughter of Justin and Brendan Fournier. As the daughter of a Maine lobsterman, she has strong ties to Mid-Coast Maine's unique and vibrant culture. While attending Oceanside High School, Laken was involved in Key Club, the theatre program, the cross-country team, and the track team. Her hobbies include going on outdoor adventures, running, musical theatre, volunteering, and reading. She is employed by McLoon's Lobster Shack, and her future plans are to move to New York City and attend Pace University, and one day begin a career as a counselor. Laken's sponsors are Bean Maine Lobster, Real Day Spa, and the fishing vessel Morning Star. Laken Ann Fournier. Charlotte Ruth Strong Ames of Thomaston is a 2016 graduate of Oceanside High School. She is the daughter of David Ames and Tiffany Strong. For the first 11 years of her life, Charlotte grew up on Matinicus, and she began learning the lobster trade from her father when she was 10 years old. To this day, she has a deep passion for being on the ocean and learning. While attending Oceanside High School, she was a member of the cheerleading team, the tennis team, Key Club, the National Honor Society, the Drama Club, and Project Graduation. Her hobbies include cheerleading, photography, lobstering, fishing, and reading. She is employed as a sternman aboard fishing vessel Lobster, and her future plans are to attend Husson University in Bangor. Charlotte sponsors a Night Marine Services of Rockland and MKM Iron and Lobster Inc. of Matinicus. Charlotte Ruth Strong Ames. Cassandra McNichol of Rockland is a 2016 graduate of Oceanside High School. She is the daughter of Daniel and Danielle McNichol. Having grown up attending the Maine Lobster Festival every year, Cassandra always felt the Sea Princesses made the festival particularly special. While attending Oceanside High School, she served as the president of the National Honor Society and the treasurer of the Key Club. She was a member of the field hockey team, softball team, math team, student government, STEM, All-State Band, District 3 Band, the Honor Choir, and the Yearbook Committee. She served as a Life Skills peer helper and was a student representative to the school board. She also performed in Oceanside High School's theatre program in the one-acts and musicals. Her hobbies include playing the piano, baking, volunteering, and traveling. She is employed by Rite Aid as a pharmacy tech, and her future plans are to attend the University of Maine to major in microbiology and continue on to medical school. Cassandra's sponsor is oral and maxillofacial surgeons of Midcoast in Belfast. Cassandra McNichol. Winona Faye Harvey of Waldoboro is a 2016 homeschool graduate. She is the daughter of Yancy Harvey and Sarah Laporte. Having grown up in Midcoast, Maine, Winona developed a deep love of the community and sees it as an honor to represent Midcoast, Maine as a sea princess at the Maine Lobster Festival. In high school, she played volleyball and recently served as captain of the volleyball team at South Liberty Baptist Academy. She is employed at Dunkin' Donuts, and her future plans are to attend beauty school at the Avida Institute Maine Capillo School in Augusta. She plans to earn her cosmetology license, then work towards owning her own salon one day. Winona's sponsor is Loose Transportation. Winona Faye Harvey. Adriana Elaine Ames of North Haven is a 2016 graduate of North Haven Community School. She is the daughter of Charles Williams and the late Marina Ames. The Sea Goddess pageant is a tradition in Adriana's family. Her mother was a sea princess in the 80s, and her grandmother, Elaine Ames Brown, was crowned Sea Goddess in 1967. In high school, Adriana served as president of the student council, was a member of the rowing team, the French club, and the basketball team. She was a school ambassador to Gift School in USVI, and has also been a member of Girl Scouts for 13 years. Her hobbies include singing, songwriting, playing guitar, fishing, traveling, four-wheeling, and going to the gym. She is employed by Calderwood Hall Restaurant and is a stern person on the fishing vessel Locomotion and mows lawns for JB Land Improvements. Her future plans are to attend Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee to study music and business. Adriana's sponsors are Penobscot Island of South Thomaston, J.O. Brown & Sons and JB Land Improvements, both of North Haven, the fishing vessel Storm Warning of Alstead, and Best Rates Towing of Rockland. Adriana Elaine Ames. Brianna Marie Price Dugan of St. George is a 2016 graduate of Oceanside High School. She is the daughter of Michelle Gamache, and her school activities included varsity basketball, soccer, softball, school plays, Skills USA, and completing a national conference with Skills USA in Louisville, Kentucky. While in school, Brianna was a life skills peer helper and attended the Cape Eleuthera Research Institute and was a member of the National Technical Honors Society. Her hobbies are sports, school plays, drawing, swimming, fishing, hiking, and hanging out with friends and family. Her future plans are to join the United States Navy and attend college to become a nurse. She is currently employed at the Black Harpoon in Port Clyde and at Miller's Lobster Company of Spruce Head. Brianna sponsors at Glen Cove Dental Associates and Midnight Auto. Brianna Marie Price Dugan. Abigail Paige Lacasse of Rockland is a 2016 graduate of Oceanside High School. She is the daughter of Robert and Suzanne Lacasse. Growing up, she and her family looked forward to the Maine Lobster Festival every year, and her favorite event was always the Coronation. While attending Oceanside High School, Abigail was a member of the student government, Key Club, Project Graduation, the Prom Committee, and the varsity lacrosse team. She also performed in the school's musicals and in the one-act plays. Her hobbies include hiking, playing lacrosse, paddleboarding, and spending time at the beach. Her future plans are to study nutrition and nursing at the University of New Hampshire. She is employed at the Broken Egg Restaurant, and her sponsor is Fuller's Chevrolet GMC of Rockland. Abigail Paige Lacasse. Justice Hope Barrows of Camden is a 2016 graduate of Madomet Valley High School. She is the daughter of Wayne Barrows. Adopted into a Mid-Coast Maine family at the age of 6, Justice grew up with 9 siblings and found her passion in playing basketball. At Madomet Valley High School, she played for the varsity girls team and was a member of various clubs, putting her creativity to work. Her hobbies include playing and coaching basketball, dancing, and spending time with friends and family. Her future plans are to study criminal justice and psychology at Thomas College in Waterville, and her hope is to become a successful lawyer. Justice's sponsors are EES Consulting of Camden, Just Friends Hair Design of Rockland, Bennett's Marine Transport, and Coastal Builders of Friendship. Justice Hope Barrows. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2016 Sea Princesses. And now to sing Feeling Good, please welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Miss Sabrina Turner, please. In addition to the incredible rendition, one of my favourite things just then was seeing Neptune get his groove on. That was pretty impressive as well. King can move. But now it's time to welcome back Sharon Lombardo to meet our Miss Congeniality.
Before I announce Miss Congeniality, this coronation did not take place tonight without my committee. And my committee members are Melissa Burgess, Celia Knight, Bobby Wentworth, Kelly Lidenroth, and Jill Sullivan. We start our coronation next week. Okay? Now, this is my great pleasure. This is my favorite part. It's all the sea princesses choose Miss Congeniality. Okay? And it is my great pleasure to announce to you Miss Congeniality 2016, Peyton Fina.
Peyton Elise Fina of Rockland is a 2013 graduate of the Wayfinders School. The daughter of Sean and Lisa Stan Pierce. In high school, her favorite activities were whitewater rafting and rock climbing. She was a 2013 DAR Good Citizen recipient, and her hobbies include playing the drums, acting, and skating. She is employed by the Good Turn Natural Food Co-op and Cafe, and her future plans are to become a musician, actor, and bartender. Sponsored by the FB Day Star, the Good Turn Co-op, Abundant Health Agriculture, Sewell's Orchard, Spirit of Sound Records, Patricia McLean's Film Photography, Storm's Exploration, Jordan Cooper's DUI and Sound Kits, Patricia Stanley and Randy Snyder. For 2016 Miss Congeniality, Peyton Elise Fina. And now it's time to meet our crown bearer for this evening. Eden Tyler is 6 years old and she lives in Camden. She's the daughter of Bethany Tyler and Eric Crabtree. She has two sisters and a brother, and she is going into the first grade at Camden Rockport Elementary School this fall. Eden enjoys reading, and in her free time she also likes baking cookies, skiing, gymnastics, soccer, riding her bike and playing tennis. When Eden grows up, she wants to be a teacher or a pediatrician so she can help others. The 2016 crown bearer, Eden Tyler. now it's time for King Neptune to announce our 2016 Crown Princess, who will receive a scholarship check for $1,000, her sash and bouquet from Jackie, our current goddess, and a crown from Commanding Officer of the Coast Guard cutter Thunder Bay, Lieutenant Zachary Bender. Your Majesty.
The 2016 Crown Princess is Winona Harvey.
Waldoboro is a 2016 homeschool graduate. The daughter of Yancy Harvey and Sarah Laporte, she grew up in the Mid-Coast and developed a deep love for community and sees it as an honor to represent Mid-Coast, Maine as a sea princess at the Maine Lobster Festival. In high school, she played volleyball and recently served as the captain of the volleyball team at South Liberty Baptist Academy. She is employed at Dunkin' Donuts and intends to attend beauty school at the Avita Institute Maine Acapella School in Augusta. She plans to own her cosmetology license, then work towards owning her own salon one day. Winona's sponsor is Loose Transportation. Your Crown Princess, Winona Faye Harvey. And now the reason such an amazing crowd has gathered, why we're all here this evening, to see King Neptune dance again. As you know, tonight it's time to meet our 2016 Sea Goddess, who will receive a scholarship check for $2,000, her sash and flowers from our 2015 Sea Goddess Jackie, and be crowned by the U.S. Coast Guard Commander, Jeff Baker. And my apologies. Hans Schultz. He goes by Jeff Baker on alternate Wednesdays.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 69th Annual Maine Lobster Festival 2016 Maine Sea Goddess, Adriana Elaine Ames.
Adriana Elaine Ames of North Haven is a 2016 graduate of North Haven Community School. She is the daughter of Charles Williams and the late Marina Ames. As we know, the goddess pageant is a tradition in her family. Her mother was a sea princess in the 80s, and her grandmother, Elaine Ames Brown, was crowned sea goddess in 1967, and now it's Adriana's turn. In high school, Adriana served as the president of the student council and was a member of the rowing team, the French club, and the basketball team. She was a school ambassador to the Gift School in St. John in the U.S. Virgin Islands and has been a member of the Girl Scouts for 13 years. Her hobbies include singing, songwriting, playing guitar, fishing, traveling, four-wheeling, and going to the gym. She is employed by Calderwood Hall Restaurant and is a sternwoman on the fishing vessel Locomotion and mows lawns for JB Land Improvements. She intends to attend Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee, and will study music and business. And her sponsors are Penobscot Island Air of South Thomaston, J.O. Brown and Sons and J.B. Land Improvements, both of North Haven, and the fishing vessel Storm Warning of Owl's Head, and Best Rates Towing in Rockland. Your 2016 Sea Goddess, Adriana Elaine Ames. And now, as is traditional, it is time for the Grand March. Also for providing such great support to this and all the events in town, and to everybody who's part of this, to our lobster fishery, to Sabrina Turner for incredible vocals this evening, to Sea Goddess for her playing of taps, to Justin Barry for accompanying us on the piano this evening, and for all of you for coming and being a part of this. Please give yourselves a round of applause, because without the audience there is no festival and there is no coronation. You guys are fantastic. But one last note, we'll let the professional photographers do their work and get the shots of our coronation court, and then Sharon will invite family and friends up on stage, but let the professionals get their pictures in first so that these young women can get their time in the paper and on TV. And once again, thank you so much for being a part of the 2016 Maine Sea Goddess Coronation, and we look forward to seeing you next.
Thank you.